Good evening, everyone. My name is Bhavesh, and today we are here for a debate competition. Our today's debate topic is job versus business. Here in my opposite side, Team A, who is in the favor of job, and Team B, we are in the favor of business. Like doing business is much more better than doing a job. Like businesses are the heart of the economics. Businesses will bring more employment in our nation and in entire sector. So becoming an as an employee is good, but for overall entire development of the nation, we must have to choose the businessman's approach. Like if you want to serve our nation, or you want to do great things, like if you want to do much more than we will get, then we must have to choose the business over the job. As we know that as we are a job holder, then we will serve only ourselves. Like it will look like a selfish things, like doing job for our own, and doing business is giving us the employment to entire. Like if you we are as a businessman, we are providing employment to the 4 to 5 employees, and their families also. Like on a single business we can run 4 to 5 families. For an example, if you have a big company, then I will learn thousands of uh, I will give I will give opportunity to thousands of family to live their lives. And as an employee, I have only one opportunity to get to fulfill our own family need. So the for that purpose, for serving a nation, business is best thing over the employment.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Saksham Sardar. So, as I'm from the side of job, I think I would like to clarify some points. As you have said that if you do business, you can give employment to the nation. The grass is always greener on the other side. It is very hard for a normal person, like a middle class person, to do to do business, because business needs a tactic mindset. It is not everyone's cup of tea, as we can say, because one wrong move and every success of yours can be shattered. So what do you think about it?
So, my name is Sarang, so I'm partially agree with him. Yes, we absolutely have to be creative in our business where we are doing or whatever we are doing. We have to find a place, and other cons are where is the thing should be running. Where should the thing is necessary, but they are not getting enough of it. So we have to put their effort, and we have to know what is going on in our surrounding, so that we can uh, put our efforts to provide that specific thing that can be a creative one also as well. We can put necessary things like so for example, somebody is not getting any specific things in specific area. The thing is not available in that specific area, so we can provide there. So we have to see where the business grow, where we have to launch our business. If we are launching business, or we are starting any business startup at a crowded area where everything is available, then it's an obvious thing that business is not going well or growth well. We have to be creative, get an initiative where the things are surrounded about, and the people what they want in their day-to-day life. So we have to figure it out. And also, the business is not a cup of tea, everyone's cup of tea. I agree with that, but having a creative mind and giving some effort and having knowledge of that particular thing, so definitely we can grow and big company over there. Also, we can choose a accomplished branches of it, like assets we can grow assets of it, uh, assets of it. And also, in my point of view, if you want to be a financially free and wanted a status, so you have to be do a business rather than job. If you want a specific respect, a high class society or a class 1 society in India, in our situation you have to do a job, because in India we don't have jobs like high paying. I mean, specifically in India, obviously, but not all the peoples are get that specific job or having it. So there are be limited seats. So they prefer in specific areas. So, in my opinion, doing business is good. Thanks.
Yeah, in my side, I will explain you. Suppose you are starting. If you want, I love to share. A job is more better than a business, because if you want to start a business, so you need lots of money, and also numbers of team, so they can follow your rules and regulations, and so that in 20 and 7 in hours, so that it is very crucial to grow our business. And so it is not in job side, it is very good to work, and they have fixed schedule. So in company, in business, they have not a fixed schedule, and it is also one part.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Om. I think business is better than job, because job offers you freedom, flexibility, and potential of high earning. Because I am taking one example. If in case of job, if my father is doing job, and I am also preparing for job, and I will get job, but if my father get retired and they get 40 to 50 lakhs for retirement, and I will start my job, there is a fixed schedule, there is a fixed amount of salary. In case of job, I will start my job maybe from 10,000, 20,000 or 30,000. In case of business, if my father is doing business and they have developed their business, and if I am also want to go towards business, then definitely they have, my father have their own business. I will start from that place. I don't have need to start from beginning and have put my own money. I don't have need to waste my miss this positive point for me. I will start from that point. But in case of job, it is not we can say it is not okay, this is my, it is not possible.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Mohit, and I am in favor in job. So, for a simple man who want to live as simple, he can prefer job as compared to business. He have to invest heavy amount of money in that. So, that investment is very high risk. He can also do that 9 to 5 job and live as simple as he. For experience, he, for enjoyment or experience, for any kick, he cannot go for a business. He, for a simple life, he can do job. As a Saransh told that for status we can do business, means in business we can get status, fame and all thing. In a government job and in a high level of payments is also there in job. In IAS, IPS, in that government job, we also get a status and fame as compared to business also. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Aditya Sabade, and the business is not just making money. It's a creative thing. As he said that there is risk in business, but it can't be so risky. We have to study the market properly to launch our brand and our products. So like for example, other companies in market can't give us a chance to get popularity. Like for example, you all know the brand Campa. The Ambani is the owner of that brand, and the other brand like Pepsi and Coca-Cola can't give them a chance to grow in market. So he was selling his one bottle, 350 ml bottle in 20 rupees, and he applied a scheme on it that buy one get one free, and now he's getting profit in that. So that's my opinion about the business and its risk.
Good evening, everyone. I am Tejas. I am in favor of job. Being a computer engineer, I think working in corporate instead of starting a startup or any kind of job, I think it is very beneficial for me. I can earn a lot as a software engineer in the starting stage of my career. Instead of starting job, I think for me, if I work for any MNC or big tech company, I can earn a lot instead of starting business. In business, initial stage, we don't earn that much amount of money that I earn as an software engineer in any MNC. Instead of starting a business, I would go for any big tech company and start my career as a software engineer. In my field, there are a lot of opportunities and many earning sources. If I want to earn instead of working also, I can also do freelancing if I want to do. But if I do only business, I don't have that much amount of time to start or do any other kind of stuffs. If I work for any company, I have limited time to work for that, and after that 8 hours of shift, I can do whatever I want. I am free for do anything. If I start my business and own any product and start working on that, I don't have that much amount of time. Instead of starting a business, I will go for job. And being an IT guy, tech guy, I will always be grateful of opportunities. Our India is tech hub of or tech hub. Many tech guys are there. Lots of opportunities are there. Lots of companies are working in India, and lots of opportunities in tech field are endless, and our jobs are not going anywhere. AI will never take an place of developer. We need to work on our skills if you want to start our own business. But if we start as a fresher, our organization will teach us how to work and how the stuffs go the way. That's my opinion on jobs and business. Like
The Manoj has just put a point like developing a business needs a lot of money. We have an example of we have an example of Bill Gates, and who developed his company in his garage, like doing 0 rupees of investment. only he is working in he is a college going student, and he just started he just follow his passion and develop a multi-millionaire company like Microsoft. In your today's world, you just say tech company. How much investment would he required? 0 rupees. Only a skill set. For developing a business, money required. But if you are right approach, then not as much as money required. As you want to become a job, as you want to become an employee. For studying, you require lot of money. So you are also investing money in your studies. So why should a businessman can't invest his money in a job? Invest his money in his business. Why are you talking like that? Ki developing a business required lot of money. You are teaching is you are as you are grown up in a well developed environment, and fortunately you all have a good quality of education, school, college. Also you all are paying high quality of fee like around 1 lakh, and your room rent. This is also investment. If you do this investment in your business and give 100% instead of doing your 100% in job, definitely your business will grow. Like another point my friend is just covered, like he said that just IAS and IPS officers are doing job and earning more than a business. See friend, the IAS officer and the military are the voluntary services. They are their passion, they are not jobs. And my friend also said he is from tech background. He will get high salary by doing work in his field. And also he said the point of the freelancing. Like my point is that if he is working for that company and he is earning lot of money like in crores, then how much the company is earning from him? Like he is not the only guy. Hundreds of people like him is working for that company and earning lot of money. Then think a big picture, like how much amount the company is earning from that, and he get the employment because of the company. Like you are earning because of there is a businessman, there is a business head in the corporation. Because of him, because of business, you are getting your job. If there is a demand, if there is another demand in the corporate world, you will be just laid off. Like they don't put you in that position. Like they will say that I want a different kind of I want to work on a different kind of technology, and you are working on this. So we are just hiring the other kind of person, like who are known about the new technology. They never hire you and never give a big package.
I think you said about big picture and earning a lot as an owning a business. I think that in that, if you want to earn a lot, you have a necessary skill set. First of all, if you don't have skill set, you can't start a business. If you want to start a business, you have a lot of skills and everything that required skills, that skill sets. If you go for a job, you will be learning that all skill sets in your organization, your company. They will teach you how to things are working here. The thing is that if you have a lot of time, that time you can go for a business. But if you don't have that much amount of time, you 23 already, 20 to 23 already. If I start working for any tech company now with less amount of package, with less package, after 2-3 switching, I will earn more than 20 lakhs. If you start your business, and today you required at least 5 to 6 years to earn 20 lakh per year. 5 to 6 years at least. And the success rate of any startup in India, it's only 10%. And if you work for any company, any organization, your success rate will be 50%. If either you get a job or you become unemployed guy. I think is far more better than working for company. Owning a business better than owning a business.
Have you ever wondered why the India is not the developed country like other countries like America, Japan? Because the mindset of Indian peoples are like we can't do nothing, but the peoples of other countries are earning money in any business. Like there is a boy of Japan. His job punchline, his business punchline is he's not having anything to do. So we can hire him for if we are single and we want to go anywhere, and we want a company with us, so we can hire him to join us, like for drinking coffee in cafe and all. And according to me, job is only okay for getting experience and or getting intern. So but in job we get a minimal amount of salary. We can't manage in that salary. But if we were a businessman, so we can do anything. We can come to our dreams, like a middle class family which is doing job. They have to manage all the things in budget. But when we go to a business family, so they do not think for anything. They can buy anything. There is not budget for them.
I want to clarify 2 to 3 points, so I will take time. First of all, your point that foreign crowd is much in growth of business than Indian crowd. It is not like that. It is just like that. Indian people are very aware of their skills. They know what are their capabilities and they work accordingly. I'm not saying that Indian people are not good in business. You can see you have a lot of examples in your brain, but you cannot say that foreign people are doing much better. They have a surrounding which have a lot of business mindsets, entrepreneurs. You don't have Indian people don't have much entrepreneur mindset because they want stability. Business doesn't give stability. Talking about, one of you said that business people give respect. It is not like that. What if you will get respect once you will accomplish a certain level, but what if your business fails in the first place? So it is respect doesn't gain from what status you have. A simple weeper can also get respect by being true to his work. And talking about respect, no other sector has the respect like government sector is what I believe. IS has the topmost priority if you talk about respect. So this is the point I wanted to mention. And one thing I wanted to mention, I believe.
Okay, so everyone knows jobs offer us job offers us stability, also security, also but in case of business it's not, because if you are doing business, if you want to fulfill your if you want to fulfill your needs, if you have job, if you want to buy a big house or flat in Mumbai, city like Mumbai, in nearest to beach, if you are doing job, you can't fulfill your needs. If you want to, you cannot fulfill your needs. Also, as my friends say that, have you wonder about why India is not developed country in comparison of other countries like Japan, America? They have that environment. Yes, you already said that they have that type of environment. But if you are doing business, or as we know that business at an initial point, at an initial stage, it is low, but once it gets set up and you have built your own business, you can also it provides us flexibility. Like if you are doing job, you have specific you have to follow that rules. If you are getting bored in doing single job, or means same type of job, you don't have opportunity to switch that job. If you are doing government job, to switch that job and do
another. But in case of business, if you are interested in other fields like agriculture or in technology, if you can build your own project. If for business, you should have creative mindsets. Also, it provides it offers a potential to earn high money. So if you are doing business, you can do you can invest in any field of any field. Also, it's all about business.
The Indian condition is very different. In today's, suppose any new business is start, so they have lots of competition in today's world. So for example, if you want to start a business any sector, so they have not specific sectors, so they to implement a unique idea in market, so they can build but in today's is not a favor of that conditions. And also different scenario in Indian, some peoples have a financial condition is not strong, so they can not easily start the business. So it is my point of view.
So, in my opinion, I am partially agree with you. I know in India there are lots of middle class people who are not able to invest their money. As I am saying, in my point of view, I want to say like we have for knowing a business. For doing a business, we have to get a certain amount of experience, like, and also an initial amount of money. So where we can get that? So we have either we have to a big family background, or either we have to earn that money. Where should we earn? We have to do a job where we should learn how market is working, where which company wherever I am, which company I am, and what is he doing, what is his activity, what is his con, what is his pros in that company, that give a certain knowledge of that, how business work, how the peoples are getting that needy things, where the if you are in company doing job, you definitely know where the company is doing activities, wherever they are doing, like where they are opening a new branch, what is that area type. You get an idea what big idea what are wanted to do, where they wanted to grow, or what are they are taking unnecessary actions when they are facing a downfall. As you said, my friend, yes, business had a risk. If you're starting any business and get shut in, get a breakdown in that company. So first of all, anyone who is starting any business, that plan has to be taken apart, like having a flexibility, or having a scenario that this could be happen and this would be happen, something like that. You have to be measure of all that expected scenarios, what will happen if I do this or we do this. So if you are if you are having a business mindset, you are definitely you are having an downfall. But if you are know what that necessary things that you should have to do, where that needed, so definitely you are not getting any breakdown, like financial breakdown, like bankrupting. In most common in businesses, you don't face problems like bankrupting and anything. So that's all. That's what my opinion about.
As you mentioned, Aditya, business is more stability, brings you more stability. What happened is you lost your all money and goods in your business. I think more stability in job there is a more stability than business, and you have an initial amount to start. If you have a background, you will raise your funding from your family. But what happened if you don't have a background? you don't have money to start, you have to do first a job or any kind of intern work. If you have to start your business and gain some knowledge there and earn some money there for starting your business. And also you don't have that much amount of time to start now a business. You have to work for your family and for yourself, because you already 18 now. You have not that much amount of time.
Like you just said that job is stable. Like think here, we are youth, we are youth, we are the heart of our nation, and if we are thinking that thinking for the stability, then it is definitely losing our youth. Like we can do anything whatever we want, then why not to take risk? Like my friend had just said that job is not there is a high risk in a job, then there is a risk also in your job. Infosys had just lay off that 400 of his employee. It is a news from 2022, like Google also had do laid off. And I just saw this video. The employee who are working in a Google, they are literally crying and literally crying for a job. What is the scenario? Like in tech world there is also risk, and in business world there is also risk. But why not to take the risk in a business that it will definitely grow in a minute of second? Like it will take time. For first year you have to work for 18 to 20 hours. If you are doing good, doing hard work, then the time automatically get reduced to 8 hours. You have, as a business owner, you have to work only for 8 hours. At the third year there is also enhancement, you have to work for only 5 years. And after that 3 to 5 years your employee will work for you. You are sitting on a chair, and at that time you are not working. At that time your money is working for you. So doing job like almost of your 40 years of age, like you are ideally time like of everyone do 40 years of his service to the job. Every day same routine, 9 p.m. go to office, do work, come home, do office, go home, come home. Saturday, Sunday, good. Sunday will go in happiness, Monday he will be dull. Like after Tuesday he will be starting for working, and same routine for 40 years. Like I don't think that it is a good way for doing business. There are a lot of challenges. As we are youth, we can do anything. We are not lazy peoples. Like if you are thinking like as a youth are thinking like a stability, there our nation is definitely get lost from this mindset. As the youth will be in the favor of the stability, then nothing will happen. Like we can do anything, just take a risk, do anything what we want. If we got failed, then restart again, get fail, restart again, definitely 3 to 4 times, then afterward we will definitely get success. There are a lot of stories like the story of the Gautam Adani, Mukesh Ambani, and also Ratan Tata. He's doing his what? Apart from that, he is serving the nation. Like 60% of his benefit he donate to India. You can't do this from doing job. You will be focusing on ourselves if you are doing the job. Like I got 60,000 of salary, let's say. Then I have 20,000 of EMI of my home. As I am working in a big tech company, like my EMIs are more, my dreams are more. I will buy a big car. Then definitely I don't have as much as money at that time. Then I will pay for EMI. Rest of your life, 15 to 20 years, you are will be vanished by giving money by spending EMIs. Like what is the life? Our life is auspicious. Like we have to become a challenging person. We have to take challenges, adopt whatever the situation we come across. We have to take it, tackle it. Like in job, the job seeker will do whatever your boss will tell. Like if I am a owner of the company, I will send my employee, just I want complete this work today, otherwise you will don't get to your home. You have to do, like you have to listen to your owner. Just the owner, it's it. Yeah, he said I want it today. Yes, you will have to like yes, in assertion you will have to give answer. If I am a businessman and as my employee come to me, sir, our schedule was today was our schedule of meeting, but if I have another schedule, or if I don't want to give the meeting or hold the meeting, then I will definitely, so no, we will manage it next time. My employee will do that, yes, it will write in his schedule, and the meeting will be rescheduled. But if I am owner and if I schedule the meeting, then you have to drop your work. If it is a March ending or month ending, you have to leave your work and come to my office or the boardroom to attend the meeting. If you get a chance by taking a risk to become an owner and giving employment to all other like thousands of people, then why not to take risk? Why we are thinking about the stability? If we are youth, like we can do. And also you are getting you are in the favor of the job. How will you get the job? Because of the businessman. If there is no businessman, you can't get job. So owning a business is much more better than doing job. It takes time. It is bit harder in initial phases, but after 5 to 6 years, it will definitely pay it off. Your money will do money. Your money will work for you without as a owner, without interfering anyone. Like I am sitting, I will be earning money at that time. But initial stages, I will have to do a lot of hard work. As you are telling about the big tech company, big fan company. There is also low success rate for getting hired in a big tech company. You must have to go to various phases, parameters, then you will be get job. And these are the product based company where you get some little bit chances of doing your own. And if you are got in a service based company, then your manager or your leader will put you in a such situation that you have no choice, you have to do this, and you must have you have no way, you have no another way to refuse this work. You have to do it by heart, otherwise you will be lost.
As you mentioned, 40 years of working as an employee for any company or any organization. What happened if you enjoy the process? What happened if you passionate about your work? If you are passionate about it, you never get bored. You never get. And you mentioned about earning money. What happened if you are an area manager of that any bank? They earns in lakhs, like about 2-3 lakhs per month. You don't have any exact success rate about I will be successful in business within 1 year, within 2 year. But in working as an employee, working as an corporate employee, or working as any individual in any organization, you have a like 2-3 years of time span you completed in that organization. You will be become a manager or any managing position. At a managing position, you don't have that amount of work to targets to achieve. In managing position, there is no amount of stress and all. If you are working in a managing position, but in business you have a lot of stress. You don't have time for anything. You have that amount of time. You have to work, you have to finish your task. But if you are working for any company, any organization, if you are working extra time, you get paid for that time. But in business, you don't have paid for your extra time. You have to finish your task, whether it complete before time or after time. But if you are working for after time, if as you said, you work for 20 hours a day. You work for 20 hours a day. How much amount of you money earn? Only for that dedicated deal or any dedicated that product you sell to them. But if you are working for any company, if you working for 20 hours, you will earn more amount of money. For your extra time, you will be get paid for that time. But in business, you don't get paid for that time. If you work for 20 hours, you don't get paid. You paid same amount of money as you gain from before. If you complete before time, you will be get same amount of money paid. If you take long amount of time, it will be same, money will be same in business. If there is no customer, what will we do? What kind of business you will earn? What money you earn? There is no exact, no one can say I have that much amount of customer. If I start today, I will gain that much amount of customers, that customers. There is no guarantee about that. In If you are working as an employee, there is a hope that in 2 3 years I will be on that position. In one or 1.5 year I will be earning that amount of package, I will gain that amount of package. But as you mentioned, that AMS and all, if I am working for an company, big tech company, and I am on managing position or any CEO of, I will working as a CEO, not a owner of company. I am working as a CEO. CEO is not a owner. He is a working professional there. Manager and CEO both are different. If you are working for CEO like Pandey, if you know Twitter's CEO, ex-CEO was Pandey. He is working as a CEO. He is not a owner. But owner was different guy. CEO was different guy. That time he is earning like in crores a month. And if you are working for that much amount of time and that position, if you are earning like owning the product, same amount of money, not that same, but nearby, I think that's starting in corporate instead of starting business, it will be more beneficial and more like smooth. Your life is going smooth that in process. In business your ups and downs are coming, and if you are working any for company, and your life will be go smoother than doing a business.
So as you have said, in your opinion, you have mentioned a point that Sir, you have mentioned a point that we are from the job side, and if everyone has the same approach towards their life, there will be no business. But if it is applied to the same criteria, like if everyone does job, where is your employee? So that your point is very invalid. Then you talked about giving yourself fully to the business, like you said, work for 19 to 20 hours a day. Brother, saying things and doing things is very different. Your youth can't sit in a place and study for 4 hours. Your own youth is not as dedicated as you are saying. I'm really proud of you guys, because I can take that risk, because I have only one life to risk it all. I can risk my life to become great. What if I fail? What if I want to provide to my family? Then second point, see, risks are everywhere. If you are walking down the street, there is risk of dying also. So in job also, and in business also, there is risk. But what if you managed to become a great entrepreneur? You have a lot of crowd in, you have a lot of employee in your under you, and what if you get vanished, means what if your business fails at a very peak point? So you will make hundreds of people unemployed, and you will make them suffer also. So what will you do in certain situations?
So you got a valid point, but if you all are having queries about bankrupting a company, so I want to say, if a man or anyone who is starting up a company, he is investing his money because he had an initial money because of job, also having experience. So you know, assets means a way of earning money, like multiple ways of earning money at assets 1 2 3 4. Anybody can achieve that assets. They can make that assets. Okay, so if you are considering the company who is dealing a bankrupt situation, they can cover with that assets. So it's not like having a big, if you are on a big point of your company, then if that company is not going well, so because of having assets, you can manage that risk, you can manage that situation like money handling, money management, of course. A businessman should study about what aspects are scenario, what possible scenario would be. So in my opinion, like so many of them you said that if the company get bankrupt, so many people are get unemployed. In my opinion, they will not get unemployed because a business owner is know what scenario is going on. It's not like end directly, having step by step, and the owner can also manage that risk and know what where do have to take a chance, where do have to leave the certain things, how to manage the situation. Because if the company got that hype or going that level, on that big level, so obvious thing that business owner having an multiple assets, having possible every possible scenarios, and having a big company, it means owning a lot of people's trust as well. If you know that company is not going well, so why should you join that company? You are definitely going to a grown company, not a growing company. There you have to support, you have to bite the bullet and do the work for them. At that rate you can do the, like, you are having a paying off as well, you are having a good payment or you are having a bad payoff. So you have to bite the bullet and do the work. If your CEO, your manager give you a certain task at the your ending of the day, so you have to do that, obviously.
So as you have said, you should, if you are a employee or you want to do a job, you should invest yourself in a grown business rather than growing business. So if you're doing business, you are also in a growing stage. So if everyone like job people give the same mindset, then your business won't be a great one. Then talking about you talked about the assets or something, I don't know about it. So your friend have said that what Vasco, they laid off 7,000 people or something. They are growing Infosys. So Infosys is a big company. You guys surely say that. And I think Google also, yes. So Google is established one, and still they giving so much layoffs. So giving you 100% is not always in your favor, because sometimes it's all about luck, it's all about market, and it's all about your faith. So 100% is not 100% is what I believe.
As he said that he do not want to take a risk in his life. So brother, hear that life is nothing without taking any risk. You have to bite a bullet for anything. So if you want a fame, you want a money, you want a unlimited budget, so you have to do it. And as he was raised his point that we can't get a time if we are a businessman for our family. So we have to sacrifice it for 4 to 5 years. If we want a hype, so we can't to do, we have to do it. And you have said that the jobs offer you private job offers you a stability. But for example, you are hired by any big tech company like Google, and you are on top post. So, but you have done any big you have done any big mistakes, so they can fire you. But in business, we are boss of ourselves. We can take any decision. And I think job is only okay for the for getting the for getting only the experience.
As you mentioned, if I made any mistake in as in managing position on an managing position, I will get fired. What if you made a big mistake as an entrepreneur or any business owner? What happened? You may bankrupt or any you may face a big losses at that point. Same risk is there, but in if I get fired, I have lots of options to explore, change my switch my organization, or work from another company. What if you bankrupt or made a big huge mistake and become all your money and all your assets gone? What will you do? You have to start from beginning. But if I get fired, I don't have to start from beginning. I have a label of I am a manager of Google. I am a manager that on that position. I work on that position. I have that certain amount of experience. I can work for you. In my before organization, I am working on 20 lakhs per annum. I will work for you. If you want to work for you, if you want me to work for you, I will be open for 25 lakhs per month. I will be gaining experience. That how much amount of experience I will gain, that much amount of money I will earn. Within 2-3 years, I can earn maybe 2x as in my experience on my experience. As you mentioned about mistake happens by humans. On managing person, they will never fire you on little amount of mistakes, and being in managing position, you don't made that much amount of mistake that reason of your high firing. And I also think that if you made a mistake, the humans can make mistakes. If you made a mistake, no one can fire you, just warn you, or just warning about that you don't have to make another time, or again, or make it again. And also you mentioned about budget. You don't have that unlimited budget. If you are working for any company, certain amount of budget you have, not that less, or you are, if you are satisfied with your salary, you have satisfied your budget. It's not unlimited budget or kind of thing is there. If you have many too much hunger about money, then you should start any other kind of thing instead of doing business. That's my opinion on that.
So in a business, we have to play in a circle, not in a square. For getting help, you have to play in a corners. You have to find a corners in a square. So for a guy who is taking risk in a business, if he want help, then another party will be ready for that. But you have to put forward his all his assets and property, because they will take in return also. Not always a help is for take a return, not for humanity in this generation or in this time. Our friend told that Bill Gates have done from zero. All in this generation, this generation is somehow disturbed, and all youth have not that type of mindset and skill. And not in our country, there is not they are middle class, and they not investing their time in that skill. In this is a fault of our government and our education system. So our friend also told that our environment is not that type of. I agree with that. So for a business, you have to ready for all the risk, and for a help, I shot that the help for you. If you get a help, they are ready for that return, and with interest. There is no help with like humanity. For a return and heavy interest, you have to pay.
as you mentioned that Infosys fired 400 employees and Google fired some amount of employees. If you have a certain amount of skill, you never be replaced or fired. I think I have that much amount of skill that I don't be fired in my current organization. I'm working for a small startup. I think I never get fired. I belongs on my. I work on my skills and I have that potential that I never get fired in my current organization. In future, I don't know, but in my current organization, I never get fired. I'm learning daily about enhancing my skills, and if I enhance my skill daily and work on my skill daily, I never get fired. As you mentioned, Infosys fires that much amount of employees. Maybe that employees are not working on, they don't have that project to work on, or that not skillful for that organization. It maybe happens sometimes.
As you have mentioned that your youth is disturbing, then how he focus on his study and his skill, and he will sustain in such situation. Like if you are saying that your youth is disturbing and has not a mindset of businessman, then how will get the mindset of the doing job? There is also question mark. No friend. This is only your thinking process. Like if you are thinking in the business approach, that definitely you will get the opportunity to set up your own business. And there is also a certain scenario, like if you are get fired by a company, the another company who is going to hire you will definitely find out what mistake he had done before, for what mistake before he has done in his previous company. Then afterward, if they find that he is satisfactory, then he can get an opportunity to join in another company. Otherwise he won't be get an opportunity to another company. Like he said that at a managing position, and at a managing position, if some employee made a mistake, then definitely he is expecting managing position at another company. Then the managing position means the leadership quality. For that role, we must have the leadership quality. And if the company is hiring that fired person, then he must check the leadership quality of that person. And if he has made a mistake which is never accepted by him, then the next company won't hire him. It is more struggling phase for him, that how a experienced person can do a mistake. Like this is my one point. And already you are talking about the big tech company. You are not talking about the mechanical, like employment related to mechanical, civil, electrical. They are struggling for the employment. They don't get much more kind of employment. Like nowadays the computer science field is in boom, and you are not thinking about the mechanical. They are unemployed. They are at the age of 40 or 32. They don't get a job. Why? They also have the skill sets, but they don't get. Here is a boom in the IT sector. Is a boom. That's why you are in the favor of the big tech companies or IT. Anyone won't speak about the mechanical background student, civil background student. What they have to do, like they are unemployed. Like there is a ratio like 3,000 people per year suicides because of the unemployment. What is going on? And on the other hand, you are talking about that there is only 10% chances of the success of the startup. Rest of the 90% will again do their review their mistake, and again they start their startup. Like they don't stop. Who is owning a business or a startup? Like they don't stop. If they get struggles for their sustaining, they will cope up with 3 to 4 like peer mindset, and they start their own. Like also there are if you are talking about the village area, like there is a unemployment. This unemployment can be tackled with the help of business only, and the business is the only way to give employment to multiple things, not just one thing. Like you are getting a employment for once, and if you are a business owner, you will get the employment to like more than one people, like 4,000 5,000 people. If you are a business owner, this is the power of the business. And if you are doing the job, then you will you will definitely get retired. And same thing, like, and as you have just mentioned that the businessmen have to work 20 hours, but you are telling me about only starting 2 to 3 years. You are not dealing with the rest of his life, like 30 to 40 years. You as an employee, your 30 to 40 years will be totally gone for the company. And as a businessman, your 4 to 5 life will be gone to your business only, and another rest of 30 years will the company or the employee let for him, like another employee or the company will earn money for him. And from that money, he will, as a businessman, he won't stop at the one business. He will grow his business in multiple sector. Like we are example of the Tata, like they are in the every field, like medicine, for automobiles, for automation, for watch, for clothes, for jewelries. And if you are doing a job, then you have only a fixed mindset, like I have to go for a work at 9 p.m, do whatever I think, I will get a money on time on 1 month, and I will be doing this. And you will get a salary hike, but not as much. And everyone in the IT field not get a managing director position. Like everyone have to struggle, and no one will get the like big tech job role in the big tech company. They have to survive in a small company, like where he will get a package of 1.5 lakh, 3 lakh, 4 lakh. Like how will be surviving if the company is in the Bangalore or Mumbai, and he is getting 3 lakhs package or 2 lakh package? Then how will we survive? Like 2 lakh package, suppose it is 20,000 per month. In city like Mumbai, there will be a room rent like 30 to 50,000 starting, and there is a mess charges like around 45,000. Like he's 20 to 30,000 will go into the room rent, and 5 to 6,000 will have to call from home for eating. This is the scenario of the employee who is working in a company. There are certain exceptions that if luckily he is working in a big tech company or any big job role, he will get money. But as much efforts, as much experience, as much skill, if he put in a business, then definitely he will also grow his business. Like what to work for another. If we are working as an employee and earning money as X amount, then the company owner, businessman, thinks that he done his work. Like you are doing a X amount of work, he will be force you to do work 10x. Like you are getting a salary of 10 lakh, then he will force you to do work of 1 crore. You are giving your valuable experience and life to another person. If you are capable, if you are at a managing director position, definitely you can also grow your own business. Then why are you want to become a employable?
So, brother, Indian youth have different mindset compared to China. In China, so this topic is related to China. So, in China, education system is very different. They have mainly focus on physically, and in our India is mainly focus on our theory. And so, in China, have easily grow in business sector. So, this is not happen in our Indian scenario. So we can easily we cannot easily grow a business sector in our India. So in our suppose in China have lots of they have own businesses, and they have lots of companies, and they use our own websites and own apps and software, so they can easily build and easily capture the market. So in our India, this type of is not happen. So is not easily grow the business. So it is main factor to doing job is better compared to business.
Go for the best scenario. If you know all the situation is worst, then why are you thinking about the worst situation? You can also think about the best situation. Also, if you want to develop our India, then we have to do for our India. And don't get don't indulge the other countries what are they doing. If you are living in, if you are living in India, if you want to work in India, then why to think about other countries? Think about other countries, like uh, if you are get employed, then you will think about your neighbors, like what is he is eating, or what is he doing. Like you will think about yourself. Why to think about China? Think about yourself. You know all the things. Like he said that India is disturbing, the environment is disturbing. You know na, you know all the things, like India is disturbing. Then why to disturb ourselves? You know there is a worst case, then do for ourselves. But we have a brain, we have to utilize it. Simple.
Brother, you are not understand my points. In India, China have a different mindset, but India have mainly beneficially job, because they have not capture easily market. In most of the companies in India have a 10% only rating, you may rating, and in overall America and China they have lots of business, and they have own companies, so they easily capture the market. And compared to India have not suppose we are starting, suppose I have give you one example, like education company, they have different frauds, like in COVID situation they earn money from students, and behave is not properly, so it is also one factor.
Like you just said that you I think you don't clear, you don't have clear cut like meaning of my words. You know the worst situation, then why to go for worst? I said that go for the best. You know worst thing, then then also you are going for worst thing. It is not a point.
You all are saying that jobs can also pay you higher, but you have do you have any idea that how many companies are there in India? There is crores and all, more than that, students which are finding a jobs, and you are telling that the company can hire you a job on the position of manager, but there are limited companies and more students, but how can they hire you as a manager of a company? And if you were a businessman use can word in his will word in his sentence, and a person doing job uses will word in his sentence. For example, a person doing job says that I will buy a car, but businessman I can buy a car, but businessman said that I will buy this car, and like who told you that the business can't set up in 0 rupees or without any background? Do you see the people of India, like which have growth in education sector, like Alak Pandey? He was not having any family background, and he was totally confused in his own studies, but he have started his classes, and now he is owner of like crores and billions, millions, and no, if you are businessman, so no one can judge you like you are poor and all.
As you mentioned, Alok Pandey owns a crore millions dollar company. Have you know you have a skill set of nearby Alok Pandey's skill set? Do you have now and current scenarios? Do you have that amount of skill sets for starting in your initial stages? No one can have that amount of skill set on their initial stages. That's why I'm saying about, if you have to gain lots of skills and enhance your skills and earn at same time in company, you gain and learn that skill sets, and at the same time you earn money for you starting your own business. I'm not against of business. I'm saying about, you have to work to start your business. You have to work and gain the skills to start your business. And as you mentioned that, in before, as you mentioned before, in India, nahi, not you, as you mentioned, you before that, India has many unemployed guys are there. You mentioned about mechanical and civil engineers are there, that core branches guys are unemployed. Is there are their skill set, lack of skill sets, that's why they are unemployed. They don't have that amount of skill set. If you have skill set, if you have guts, you can get a job, you can find job, you can crack a job if you have skill sets. If you don't have skill set, that's why you are unemployed. That's the reason they are unemployed. And our schools and our education system don't teach any skill set. They just teach our syllabus. You have to read that formula, a plus b, ab and bc, that formula you have to do. That formula, don't teach you how to earn, how to work. That formula only teach you, this is the way they work, this is the way that happen, and this is the way that problem should solve. You are 10 student guy, huh? You complete your 10th, huh? You learn about 30 60 90 algorithm, not algorithm, theorem in geometry. In mathematics, you learn about that theorem. Have you applied that theorem in your business? You have to before learn gain that skill set, and that skill set you gain from doing job, working for someone. If you working for someone, that time you gain that skill set. And you mentioned about unemployment. In India, unemployment is happening because lack of skill set. No one have that amount of skill set to land a job. I don't have that much amount of skill set to land a higher position job. I am saying I don't have that much amount of skill set, but I have that amount of certain amount of skill set to starting in any tech startup, to start my initial career from in tech startup. I don't say about direct going for a managing position. I am saying about there is a process of going year by year. I am gain experience, and then I will go for managing position. In 11 years, gaining for 15 years experience, he will work for any big company or any big tech startup, or any unicorn startup in Bangalore, Silicon Valley. India's Silicon Valley, Bangalore College, in India's tech startup, and Silicon Valley. In there, who is working? If you want to start your tech startup, you have to hire someone. Now. So someone is need to work for you. And if you are not starting for your individual, you can start by your individual, but you have need certain help of someone, and someone have to work for you, and someone has to work for him. Then he have to work for you. Then someone have to do a job. Someone have to do a job for you. If you are starting your company, you have to register for it. You need help of CA. You don't do by yourself. You don't have knowledge about IPR, intellectual property rights. If you are starting business, you starting for zero, but you have to take some help and pay for them, and that money came from doing some business or doing some work. And you mentioned about you don't need a certain amount of money for registration in any if you register your company, your private limited company, you have to pay 5,000 to our government to register your business.
So, boys, I know you have a lot of things to say, but the time is running. So, I think we should conclude the discussion. It was a great discussion. Both of the teams fought very well. In conclusion, I only want to say that if you are business, a person should only do business if he is willing to take the risk, if he is creative enough, and a person should do a job if he wants a stable life for himself. So we should conclude here and we should stop. Have a great day.
Remember